What's up, everybody? Friday edition of College Sports Now, a Felder Friday edition of College Sports Now on Halloween. How about that? Whole gang has assembled. Michael Felder, in the bleachers on Twitter. Tar Heel 24/7. Tripp Hurd, the lock doctor in the house. Boys, happy Halloween. We're all parents here. This is a big day for us and our children.
Has it already been a big day for you guys, like already?
Yeah, we wore costumes to school today, so yes.
Same. I know. Your guys were what, G.I. Joes?
I'm comfortable using that instead of, how it could also be interpreted as, hey, Patriots.
ICE agents?
No, they are not ICE agents because they're not masked. They're also, they're in full camouflage. I mean, they're just dressed up as like
G.I. Joes. I think G.I. Joes is good.
Is that still a thing? G.I. Joe's still around?
No, I don't think so. But
okay.
Military costumes are popular. I'm a boy dad. Y'all are girl dads. So I feel like it's a very different day for
I want to hear Tripp
than me.
Yeah, my kid's going to school as Elsa for third year running.
Yeah.
Not changing anything. She has mentioned she may want to jump into her. She's got a wedding dress. She wants to be a bride. Also,
very good.
So we might parade around the neighborhood in that.
Like
tonight.
a zombie bride, or just like an actual
just
normal?
A regular bride. And
No
my wife went ahead and ordered the dog like the little tuxedo handkerchief thing. So yeah, we're set.
Felder?
My daughter went to school today as Violet from Lemony Snicket.
Wow.
She is a second grader that's reading Lemony Snicket. And so she went as Violet, and she came into my room this morning at 6:20 and said, "Can you tie my hair up with the ribbon?" Because whenever Violet gets an idea, she ties her hair into a bow with a ribbon. And so she was like, "I want to make sure it looks good." But she was fully dressed, fully ready. And then, I do drop off, and I'm just watching, like, we had a Spider-Man. We had multiple Spider-Mans. And by the way, these muscle suits for kids.
Yeah, wild, huh?
Yeah. These muscle suits are crazy. But we had some Spider-Man. We had multiple Harry Potters. Shout out to the black Harry Potters, by the way. Y'all, stand up. We stand up for a real one. Like, you got your wand. I think that's just a thing you could hit people with, like in my mind. But you got the wand. You got the lightning bolt.
The scar. The moms get to do the makeup scar. Yeah, fun times.
So it's cool to see. And then my kid, for actual Halloween, she's going to be a leopard.
Yeah, we got an outfit change coming for tonight's festivities as well.
Oh yeah,
I've got Halo, Master Chef, and then Master Chief, whatever his name is.
You said Master Chef. That's you. That's a ding on you.
Yeah,
I saw a couple Master Chiefs this morning when I was letting kids out of cars.
Yeah, we got the helmet with like the mirrored lens thing, and then we've got a Harry Potter tonight. So we're locked and loaded. My costume is ready. My wife's costume is ready.
I know. You guys are, what is it again?
We are characters from the K-pop Demon Hunters franchise. And look, man, I've watched the movie in pieces. My kids are into it. They chose the costumes. We're just here to have a good time, man. We're just going to be walking around with, a little to-go cup in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Glow sticks, candy. It's going to be a chilly night for trick-or-treating, but it is a Friday night. We're going to get turned up. You know what I'm not going to be doing? Watching UNC at Syracuse.
You know what I will be doing?
For those that want to partake, that is absolutely on the menu. Let's run through what it is that we're going to be doing here for the next hour. No guest, no problem. We do have the Felder Five. Mm-hmm. We do have some picks that we need to get to. Tripp and I both went 2-1 over the weekend, which is nice. I have not closed the gap. Tripp enters Week 10 of the college football season with a 2-game lead on me in the 3-for-all. So we'll get to picks a little bit later in the show. Obviously, that's my dog returns. For those that are interested, yes, we are on YouTube. You can follow us or search for us by typing in Varsity Network on your YouTube search bar. People watch podcasts, apparently, while they're at work. So we appreciate you. If you want to drop us a comment, please do. Search Varsity Network on YouTube. You can interact with the show on Twitter at CS Now Tweets. okay. Did anybody watch a little Marshall Coastal Carolina last night? Tulane lost at UTSA. That's significant as far as the American race is concerned because somebody from the group of 5 is going to be going to the CFP. Anybody watch a little Thursday night football in the group? Yes or no?
I watched some NFL Thursday night.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Who was it? The Ravens and
Dolphins.
Didn't catch that.
Lamar
I watched
Jackson?
a little bit of the UTSA game.
Okay.
Good
what
team
do
at
we
home.
think?
Tough to beat at home.
What's up with Tulane? I mean, they're
Yeah.
cooked.
I
They're
don't know,
cooked.
man.
Yeah,
Bad
I don't
spot.
know how that happened.
Couldn't tell you because I didn't watch. I did watch Marshall Coastal Carolina because you know your boy dabbles in the Sun Belt. I mean,
Over lock. Marshall, not so much of a lock.
Marshall, how did Marshall just completely fall off a cliff?
Well, they're
In the last like 3 years.
Yeah,
4 years.
They ran Charles Huff off, which is a problem, and all the players went to Hattiesburg with their coach. Marshall's a proud football program. You're not wrong.
That's what I'm saying. That's
So-
Marshall's always. I mean, that's where Randy Moss went to school, right? That's Chad
among
Pennington.
many others. Yeah.
Mhm.
By Leftwich. That's they have a pedigree. And then they just it looks like it's hard and I wrote about this week actually. Building a culture. And it just seems like their culture has eroded and I don't know how they build it back.
Powerful. Yeah, they're not relevant. You know who is relevant? My alma mater, which travels to Huntington next week, which means they'll probably get whooped by this irrelevant Marshall team that we're talking about. But
No.
More Tuesday football.
no, it's not on Tuesday, Tripp. It's on Saturday, and I'm not taking the bait. By the way, Tripp, it's a good reminder. Tripp has reignited the College Sports Now Instagram feed, Tripp. Would you like to expand on what it is that you're working on over there, how people can interact and find what it is that you're doing?
Oh man, why are you going to put me on the spot? It's College Sports Now IG, right? We're just getting started here, so forgive me, but it's College Sports Now IG. Just putting out some reels. Just we've been doing this stuff on video all year. Might as well.
Oh,
I
I'm
See
love
if we
it.
can get a little more traction out there.
Do I follow this already?
I hope so, because you're on the show, and you've been on the show for like a decade.
I know,
So
but
I
I'm
would
not
hope so.
used to.
Let's get the follow count up, people. I see the metrics. I see who interacts with the show and listens to the show. I know how many downloads we get. College Sports Now IG. It's a mouthful. It's a lot. It's a long handle.
Yeah, I
Tripp's
got it.
out there putting reels out. He's making
I'm
fun of
following
me.
it already. I was already following it.
Good. Well, make sure you amplify. What is it?
I
It's not
will.
retweet. It's
Well,
like
here's the
share.
thing. Tripp needs to make sure he tags me.
I don't.
We'll get there.
I
Okay.
will.
We'll get there.
What I'm seeing
We gotta
right now
we gotta do
in the
this
grid,
week's show first, so I can get a reel with you in it.
There
I'm
you go.
seeing Roddy.
Yeah, Roddy was talking. He was getting on my nerves on Tuesday, and he knows it. He knows it too.
Great show.
We spoke after the show because of the level of frustration that I actually at one point got up and walked away from the show.
Yeah.
That's how upset I was at Roddy specifically. So keep it up, Rodstra. Keep it up.
Do you do all of the
I forgive, but I never forget.
Oh wow. Oh, you guys got into it about Tuesday versus Thursday?
He was talking trash about JMU playing on a Tuesday night. When I
Yeah, if you-
reminded him the reason they played on a Tuesday night is because they have a partnership with Roddy's employer, who tells them when they're playing football, ESPN. Which, by the way, folks, if you're listening to the show, we tape on a Friday morning. I woke up this morning to find out that YouTube TV and Disney are in a breakup. That's a problem for your boy. That's a problem
Yeah,
for
I
a
don't know.
lot of us.
What are we doing here?
We have a carriage dispute.
What do you mean?
ESPN
So no
ABC,
ABC, ESPN, none of that will be
gone.
on YouTube, and it's a done deal.
As of this moment, I
Oh,
mean,
that's
they have a
great.
chance to go back to the bargaining table here, and YouTube TV is offering us a credit, but this aggression will not stand, man. I need my sports.
Yeah, I gotta watch the games. I mean, unfortunately, they kind of have me there.
Figure it out, guys.
I mean,
I don't feel sorry for
either.
either one of you. Y'all got way more zeros in your bank account than we do. Figure it out.
I don't have a problem at all.
I left Spectrum a long time ago for the same reason. I'm not going back. I am absolutely not going back to Spectrum. You want to know about? No, I'm not doing it. It's not happening. Felder,
I got everything I need, player.
Week 10, Felder 5. Talk to me, baby. Let's go. We got games.
We're ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready to go, man. You get me
ready to
fired
run?
up talking about carriage disputes.
All right, USC at Nebraska.
Gross.
Why
Playoff
is it
elimination
gross?
game. Playoff elimination game. We got a few of those this weekend.
First of all, which one of these teams is going to go to the playoff?
Well, I don't think either one of them, but you're sitting there with 2 in the loss column. It's a conference game. We're going to talk about the same thing when we talk Oklahoma, Tennessee. I don't think either one of those teams is going to the CFP, but still, you lose Saturday, you're cooked.
Don't you think it's just time that Nebraska's gonna, like, at some point they've got to win one of these big games at home?
Not necessarily.
Like, they've just been letting us down left and right. At some point, it's going to happen. And this is a spot where, USC, anytime they go
that's the question. That's the question.
State of California, it doesn't go well.
I'll be honest, Felder. I don't have a strong conviction or read on either one of these teams because to Tripp's point, Nebraska lets you down. You get emotionally invested. You think they're going to handle their business. They don't. And then USC, when they have to get on a plane and travel to a different time zone, they shit the bed.
That's the whole point. That's why I put the game on the thing.
So what do you think?
We're literally shitting the bed at Illinois, apparently.
Yes, they had tummy troubles.
Norovirus.
I don't know. It's Matt Rule. It's Penn State, right?
Not anymore. He just got an extension. He's done. We're done with that.
Sure. We're in theory.
No, we're done.
I hope we're done. I hope Penn State has to freaking bend over backwards to find a new coach. And we have Lincoln Riley traveling cross country. It's not even cross country. It's just half country.
Half country.
Yeah.
2 time zones, though.
I mean, by the way, I don't know if you guys have listened to. When's the last time you listened to Sade?
Excuse me?
Sade?
A decade. I don't.
Sade? Like smooth operator?
Yeah, that's exactly it. Because she says coast to coast, LA to Chicago. And I'm like, that's not coast to coast.
That's not geography.
I mean, technically, there's a coast in Chicago. There's
not. What do you? No.
Tripp's got you there.
It's on the lake.
No, how?
Lake Michigan, Chicago.
Yeah, I lived there.
For Great Lake, Michael.
I lived there for 4 years, Steven.
Okay, is there not a lakefront? There's gigantic.
There's a lakefront. A lakefront is not a coast.
I agree, but it is a shore.
It's a shore. It's a lakefront. It's a shore.
No,
you don't have
LA to New York. See, that doesn't roll off the tongue.
It doesn't roll off the tongue well, but that's a coast to coast. That's coast to coast.
Okay.
Savannah to Portland.
Savannah to Portland.
Like, that's more coast to coast than LA to Chicago. Chicago is right there in the middle. Hang on. What time zone is Chicago in?
Central.
Oh, wow. You know what that's not?
East.
It's not Eastern, and it's not Pacific. Anyways, I just think that they're still going to have problems with the time. But also, I just don't, and I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I don't know how good of a coach Lincoln Riley is.
Yeah.
Every quarterback that he's sent to the NFL has to unlearn everything and relearn. How long does it take the Lincoln Riley quarterbacks to get good in the NFL, Tripp?
You should ask Tripp because he's emotionally attached to one of them.
We're waiting on Caleb. Actually, has had his moments.
Right.
Who are some other ones? I'm trying to think. What are we?
Kyler Murray.
Oh yeah, Kyler Murray, Oklahoma.
Baker Mayfield.
Baker,
yeah.
it took him a while to find it.
Baker took a while, but he's found it.
That's what I'm saying. But you have to unlearn all the stuff that he teaches you and then learn how to be an NFL quarterback. So I don't think that makes you like this guru. That's all I'm saying. He's got multiple Heisman winners, correct?
Correct.
And then they get to the NFL.
Jalen Hurts, by the way, did that make the list?
Jalen Hurts as well.
Oh, wow. Jalen Hurts.
Yeah. And what did he have to do?
He's a Super Bowl MVP.
He had to unlearn. You think he's doing the stuff he did with Lincoln Riley?
No, but
I don't know. You could also say Lincoln Riley kind of saved his career, though. Like he was.
You can't handpick the
getting
quarterbacks
benched at
from
Bama.
the Lincoln Riley tree that support your argument.
Handpick? What's not handpicking?
Omit the ones who are Super Bowl MVPs who also came from the same. I'm just saying. Like I'm just saying.
No. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is they all take a little bit of time in the NFL to learn what they're doing, to do it in a way that works in the NFL, because what Lincoln Riley is doing is what works for Lincoln Riley's pockets.
To that point, this is not a coach's hot seat or coach's carousel / hot seat discussion. I'm just going to put this out there, though.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, LSU has added another vacancy to the mix. There's a lot of vacancies. There will be more. Auburn, Baylor, Wisconsin. There will be others. If things go south for USC the rest of the way.
Yeah.
At Nebraska Saturday night. They still have Iowa. They still have a road game at Oregon.
Iowa's good, by the way.
Iowa is good. Iowa hosts Oregon next week. That's going to be spicy. Here's the thing. Should USC continue their descent, okay? Like the captain on the plane, we're now beginning our descent. We'll be, at the gate in 22 minutes.
You hear the wheels come out?
That's what I live for, because I'm ready to get off that tin can. My point, though, is should USC continue this descent? As somebody who has been linked / associated with being a Florida football fan, I'd take Lincoln Riley in Gainesville. 100%.
You can have him.
100%.
He's the guy that you want.
Yeah.
That's a guy that you would like to have.
But you're saying he's a bad coach, and I'm like, looking at the landscape. I'd take him. I think a lot of other programs would too.
Here's the thing. He fits into what Florida wants.
That's right, baby. Fun and gun. We're back.
Exactly.
We're back.
Fun and gun. Exactly.
We're back.
He can give you that.
Give it to me.
When I look at football, I look at development, edification, if you will. I don't think he does that, but I do think he can fit the fun and gun.
I'm not a movie guy. You remember Napoleon Dynamite?
Yeah.
You remember when Napoleon goes to sell Tupperware with Uncle Rico, and he's in the house, and Uncle Rico's showing him how it's done, and he's got the starter set of the Tupperware bowls, and he's like, now, if you buy this set, I'll kick in this, and it's the ship in a jar. You remember this scene?
Yeah.
And the wife leans over to her husband, and she says,
I want that.
I want that.
Yeah.
That's me with Lincoln Riley.
Exactly.
Should he be out there? I want that.
No, I agree with you. I'm not disagreeing. This is me agreeing. I just am saying that,
this is all contingent on USC finishing 7-5 or 8-4, and he needs to get out of town.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? I also don't think he's coming back to the SEC, since he fled the SEC when Oklahoma was like, we're going to the SEC. But you just never know. You never know.
He didn't flee the SEC.
Some people think he did.
He left for a better job, man. Come on.
Sure. But you may have to flee LA should you finish 7-5, because you just came off of a 7-6.
Well, speaking of fleeing, let's go ahead and talk about the job he fled, Oklahoma.
Nice segue. That's elite, by the way.
God dang it. I had one more thing, but all right.
What you got?
I'm curious about this Oklahoma defense.
It's still very good.
Well, is it? Who had they played before last week? I mean, they got last week. Miss State, up and down the field all day, looked totally different. They had not played anybody. The best quarterback they had faced all year was Bryce Underwood.
Yeah.
Can't argue. Who are you going to throw up?
And
Jackson Arnold, your boy?
I would throw up Lenora Sellers as a quarterback.
Sellers. I was going to say Sellers.
Okay, Sellers, sure, but I mean, as an offense, they've been worse than Michigan's offense. Like South Carolina has,
but they
been
beat Michigan.
Awful on offense.
Yeah, they beat Michigan, but they scored like 23 points. Like I hear you, man. This is an OU team that we thought they did one thing really well, which was play defense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The offense, as the SEC season has progressed, has gotten worse and more predictable and more containable. Frankly,
you have the Mateer situation. Like how healthy do we think he is?
I mean, he's probably not even supposed to be back from what they originally said.
He's healthier than he was against Texas 3-4 weeks ago. I think he's healthier, right?
I'm sure he's not 100%, but
they're asking a lot of him.
Yes,
and they are facing a legitimate top offense in the country. Look at who Tennessee has played this year.
Now, hang on
and
a
they
second.
Still statistically are as good as anybody on offense. They played real teams. That's a legitimate offense.
Hang on a second, Tripp. Hang on a second. They've played real teams.
Do you think Georgia's a real team?
Georgia's a real team. Okay.
41 points against Georgia.
They lost that game. The games
I'm not talking about win or lose.
The games that Tennessee has won against SEC teams. How many conference games have those teams that Tennessee has beaten won? The answer is 0.
Okay.
Tennessee is beating up bad SEC teams, okay? Mississippi State, Kentucky, Auburn. Who did they just beat?
They beat Kentucky.
Kentucky. I mean, they let Kentucky march up and down the field on them, dude. Part of me thinks Tennessee is a fraud. Part of me thinks Oklahoma is a fraud. So we fixing to find out who's the most fraudulent.
There's not one game all season that Tennessee has struggled to move the ball up and down the field against. And that includes, like, we just kind of overlook Syracuse now. Syracuse was actually, pretty good before they lost their quarterback.
Yeah,
I mean, they were good enough to win
at
Clemson. But, I mean, the Georgia game, up and down the field, 56 points, 41 points, 34, 37, 56. Like, these guys can get it up and down the field.
But the counter argument to that is when Tennessee has had to play a league team with a pulse, Georgia, Alabama, they've lost. And I understand Neyland Stadium at night.
41, 44. But come on, dude.
Hey, you really think now hang on a second.
Hey,
You're talking about
fight for their life in that ball game.
Yes.
The games that Tennessee has won in conference, Mississippi State, Arkansas, Kentucky. I get it. They don't have great records.
0-13 in
Mississippi State doesn't have a pulse.
Mississippi State
they obviously have a pulse.
Mississippi
State's a good football team.
They pulled that game specifically is a game that Mississippi State choked away, much like they did against Texas, which we will talk about later, and that's my dog because I'm still struggling with that one. But anyway, yes. You got to give Tennessee credit
they
for
have
the games
a pulse. They might not have wins, but they have pulse.
I'm just stating a fact, Tripp. Tennessee is 3-2 in SEC play. Their 3 league wins are against teams that are a combined 0-13 in the SEC. That's just a fact. I'm just stating.
It is a fact.
It's a fact,
but you need context.
There's context. Thank you. That's exactly what I was going to say. So we already talked
Who you got? What do you? I mean, Felder, you're not a gambler. You're not a bettor here. You don't have like a dog in the fight, so to speak. How do you see Tennessee, Oklahoma playing out?
I think Tennessee's going to overwhelm them.
Yeah, I just don't trust Oklahoma to keep up.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's what I said. I don't repeat the thing I said to me.
How do you think I got here, Felder? I mean, I'm just here.
I think they're going to overwhelm them, and the speed and space is going to be a problem. And I think that I'm in love with their quarterback situation. This is. I think Mateer, like, again, we mentioned it off the top, right? I don't think he's like, I don't think he should be playing.
Well, they clearly don't have, I mean,
another option.
Hawkins. Mateer's the guy. I'll say this too about Oklahoma. Now that it's November, The Jade Knott thing has not that has not been a thing. He's not playing. He's not doing what we thought he was going to do in the summer when he came over from Cal, right?
Yeah.
We talked about Jade Knott being one of the best running backs in college. That
was a year ago.
He doesn't even see the field in Norman. So clearly that hasn't worked out.
You're going to the mountains. You're going to have to, I don't know, man. Like I've been.
Where are the mountains? Hang on a second. What do you mean mountains?
It's at Tennessee, isn't it?
What do you think the elevation is in Knoxville, my man?
It's Rocky
I don't know.
Top.
Okay, let's do it.
It's got to be.
Don't look it up. Don't look it up. I've got it in front of me. It's not the mountains. It's the foothills, maybe.
Foothills? Okay, what is it?
886 feet above sea level.
Okay. What's
That's
Oklahoma?
pretty high, like 900 feet. That's way up there.
That ain't that high, bro.
Well, if
You're not climbing a ladder 900 feet.
Wow. Norman, elevation greater than Knoxville.
Wow.
No way. That
Yes.
can't be right.
Norman, Oklahoma,
looking it up.
1,171 feet. Wait, hang on. Is that Norman, Oklahoma? Yes, 1,171 feet. There's also a Norman, North Carolina, which I was not aware of.
Mm.
How about that, fellas?
1,100. Wow.
Very hilly.
You tried to play the geography card, and it backfired.
Wow.
I hate that for you.
So they're they're in a gully.
I think I'm still undefeated on geography on this show.
No chance, Tripp. There is no chance. You've taken some risks with your geography
one.
take.
This is my first L on geography. This is my first geography L.
Ever? No chance.
On this show, this is my first geography L.
I don't know about
Hartzell, if there's one thing you can't pick on people about, is geography.
Because you've taken
we've just seen it happen too many times.
I'm a geography
live
whiz.
on air.
I'm a Mensa member when it comes to geography. Name a state. I'll give you the capital in a second.
Rand McNally.
Come on.
Illinois.
Trivia.
Name a state. Let's see if we can.
Champaign.
Mississippi.
Jackson. Give me one more. Just one more. Just let me wet my beak. One more.
Delaware.
New York is Albany.
Delaware
is Dover.
New Jersey. I know it.
Hang on a second.
And by the way, just so
I know it.
You're so fucking wrong about Illinois.
Is it not Champaign?
No.
Is it Rockford?
Nope. Keep going though.
Is it Chicago?
No. Keep going. Come on, keep being wrong.
I rallied after Illinois, though. The rest I was just nailing. Capital of Illinois.
And don't forget about New Jersey. Sounds like
doing this without the
twice.
internet. I'm doing this without the
That's
internet.
fine.
Well, yeah, that's the point.
That's because you said you said you had it. You're aces.
Never stepped foot in the state of Illinois.
And you also said you could do it in a second.
I can with most states. All right, you got me on Illinois. Hit me.
Springfield.
God.
Trenton,
Missouri.
New Jersey.
Trenton? Really?
Trenton.
Oh,
I haven't
Missouri
looked it up.
Missouri is Jefferson City.
There you go. Okay, we're good. Okay, you're back on track.
I'm back.
Springfield.
Damn.
After 4 misses.
I mean, the Midwest is my blind spot. I struggle with the Midwest.
It's Achilles' heel.
Yes. Self-scouting. Anyway, back on track with the football talk.
So here we go. Because we talked about the SEC and the record against the SEC. I'm going to stick in the SEC. Is Lenore Sellers enough to beat Ole Miss? Because they don't have much left on that team.
No. The answer is no.
The answer is no. Okay, that's fine. That's good.
I think. First of all, I love Lenore Sellers. That man has had to put this team on his back, though.
Bro, Greg Jennings.
Greg Jennings limping into the end zone. Lenore Sellers is great. He has no help.
Can I call a timeout real quick?
Sure, please.
Jolie for NC State.
Yes. He did a real life Greg Jennings last week.
Real life Greg Jennings. Yeah. Like I still haven't seen what the actual injury is. Do you?
I heard it was a hamstring.
Hamstring?
Looked like a hammy.
Yeah, that's what it looked like, but I wasn't.
Need him. Saturday against Tech. We'll get to that.
And he literally caught the ball, was running full speed, and then bang, something popped.
Yeah.
And he was like, I do this for my team. I do this for Madden. And he got to the end zone.
The only thing he didn't have to deal with was Darren Sharper.
Yeah. One of the hardest hitters in the league.
He got there, though.
But he scored. So I just want to give him credit. Like, I do want it. Like, that was – sometimes you see, like this, like, dose of heart, this, like, a clear display of how much it means to these guys. It's not NIL, right? It's not transfer portal. It's just the guy who really does – he wants to put his team in position to try and win. And watching him, like, whether it was him watching him cry and watching him, like, be carried around because he could not walk. Like, you get a sense. Everybody thinks this is like everyone's not having fun out there, man.
Right.
Everyone's not out there just like for shits and giggles. Like, everyone's not out there for your daily fantasy or FanDuel or whatever it is. Like, these guys are, he cares so much about his brothers.
Right.
That he wants to make it work. So I wanted to make sure I said that because it does matter. It matters to these guys.
Well, back to your point, though, about South Carolina and Lenora Sellers.
Yeah. He got to put this.
A week ago, South Carolina led Bama by 8 points with 3 minutes to go and lost by 7.
Yeah.
Like, you had max effort South Carolina last week. You had it.
That was max. It was 100% max effort.
That was like save your season, Super Bowl type narrative. They lost. Now they got to go to Oxford. Bro, South Carolina has 1 league win. They're 3-5. This team was a preseason top 15 team.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Again, this is not the coaching carousel show, but if I'm Shane Beamer, go to Blacksburg. Go home. This ain't working, man. It ain't.
Yeah,
you got to get out of there.
For what?
Quality of life. Quality of life.
I think he's living in the same world as Matt Campbell.
Matt Campbell's been in Ames for like a decade, though. Over a decade.
Right. What I'm saying is I think he's living in the same world.
Where South Carolina will run his ass out if he keeps this up. Don't you think?
I don't think. No. I think if they stay where they are, I think they're going to be like, what else are we going to do? Steve Spurrier's not going to walk through that door.
I know, but these people are delusional. They're not comfortable. Like,
that's a good point.
6-6, 4-8.
But that's who you are.
We know that. They don't know that.
That's who you are.
They think they can get back to Atlanta. Eventually.
They've been to Atlanta one time.
Yeah, and they ran into Cammy Cam.
Like, what? Get back to Atlanta? Well, you went there once.
This was a preseason top 15 team. You beat Clemson last year. Like, you were red hot to close the season. You just missed out on a CFP spot.
But this is a program.
I understand.
You understand.
Yeah, they don't understand. I understand. You understand. Tripp understands. We all understand. My point is, I think you have squeezed all the juice out of the orange here.
So here's the thing. You've been to my house, right?
I have. Yes, I have. I have broken bread in your kitchen.
I live in a pretty decent neighborhood.
I would agree.
If you go 1 block over, those houses are much bigger. If you cross over Carmel Road, those houses are much bigger.
Don't dox yourself now.
I'm not doxing myself. Kidding me? I just said Carmel. Carmel's a long-ass street. But what I'm saying is I'm happy with the house I have. I like it. Works for me. We got 3 bathrooms. No one has to share a bathroom in my house, Tripp. We got 3 of them.
I'm jealous of that.
Clutch.
We got 3 bathrooms. We got a bar area. Hartzell and I had a shot together. We got a TV room. We got
a shot for me. Small shot.
Small one. We got a playroom. We got a guest bedroom that's away from the rest of everything. We got a master that has its own bathroom that's attached. That's for my wife. My kids got her own bedroom. We got a kitchen. We got a keeping room. People don't know what that is, apparently. That's very Southern. I didn't realize that until I said it to someone, and they were like, "I don't know what that is," and I was like, "What do you mean you don't know what a keeping room is?" Tripp, you know what a keeping room is?
No, I don't. I feel, and I'm trying to think of what we talked about last week that I didn't know what you were talking about. This is another one. You got me. What's a keeping room?
We have a keeping room.
You have a keeping room, Hartzell,
It's like a
right?
small den. It's like a smaller side den.
Yeah,
is that accurate?
It's basically where you keep people.
I don't have one of those. There's no way for me to know.
It's where you keep people so that they don't go into the kitchen.
Yeah.
And they're not in your like space. It's like a parlor.
Parlor.
Oh,
like
parlor.
That. Yeah. We have a keeping room. And my daughter goes into the keeping room every morning and watches TV. And it's how I keep people out of the kitchen, but I can still be involved in the conversation. I keep them away from me. But I like my house. Would I like a bigger house? This is going back to South Carolina, right?
I was wondering how we were
I thought you were going to talk.
Would I like a bigger house? Sure, of course. Do I have the resources to get a bigger house? No, I don't.
South Carolina thinks they do.
But you don't.
Okay.
Like, you don't. Just, like, be happy in your own neighborhood where you live on your block. You know your neighbors, Clemson, right? You know your neighbors, Georgia. Georgia's got a bigger house than you. That's fine. It's fine that Georgia has a bigger house than you. Because guess what? Whenever Georgia shows up to your house, you have a good time. You're going to have a good time. Whenever Clemson, who also has a bigger house than you, when they show up, you have a good time. And sometimes you win the party. Sometimes you don't. But it's just, like, to me, like, just be happy in the house that you have. Like, there's a lot of places that don't even have a fucking house.
Easy.
You know what I'm saying?
Golly, you didn't have to drop the F-bomb, man.
I'm sorry. I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of places that don't even have a house, right?
Hey, it's
Temple?
Temple's better, by the way. Don't
Than South Carolina?
No, but they're
Temple
on the
lives
come
in an
up.
apartment.
This studio apartment, like a 400 square foot apartment.
Right.
I don't know if I don't like Temple this weekend.
You can
like it at all.
You can see the kitchen from the bathroom.
Felder, we're in week 10 of the season.
All I'm saying is, I just like be happy with what you have.
I hear you. I hear you. But this has been an abject failure for South Carolina this year, even with Lenore Sellers, who is a projected.
Failure is wrong. It's been disappointing.
I think expectations were way higher than you just simply saying.
And so they are disappointed. You're disappointed. I don't think that they've been a failure. I think that things have been miscalculated. It's one of those things. What do they say? With work, there's some people who overpromise and underdeliver, which is what I think this is. Instead, you have to underpromise and overdeliver. And that's where South Carolina thrives. Am I wrong about that?
Yes. In seasons where there are no expectations, they overexceed those expectations.
And guess what? To go back to my house thing,
yes.
My house, you see it from outside, it underpromises. But when you get in here,
it's got a keeping room.
We overdeliver.
You're over-delivering.
We overdeliver. When we have a birthday party in March, when we have my kid's birthday party, all the cars are gonna pull up. They're gonna be like, "Oh wow, this house looks small," and they're gonna be like, "Oh no, this is like we're good."
I was really worried how you were gonna bring this whole thing together.
Yeah, but I did
it. You put a bow on it. You put a bow on it.
You did okay. It's week 10 of the college football season.
Mm-hmm.
Without looking, how many touchdowns do you think Lenore Sellers has contributed to South Carolina football, passing and rushing combined?
Are we talking percentage?
No. How many touchdowns has he thrown and rushed for this season?
37.
What's their record?
Just this year.
How many games have they played?
They've played. They played 8 football games.
I know it's week 10. All right.
I'm gonna say 17.
Okay.
I'll say, man, they've really stunk it up. I'll say 14.
Lenore Sellers has 6 passing touchdowns and 3 rushing touchdowns through
Nice.
8 games.
Jeez.
Like Nick
So if
Harbor
he's not.
Nick Harbor has 18 receptions on the season.
That's crazy.
Their offense stinks. Their defense is hanging on for dear life. But to your original point, going back to the Felder Five, they're going to go to Ole Miss on Saturday, and they're going to get waxed. Then they're going to go to the bye. Then they got to go to College Station, and they're going to get waxed again.
Bro, Lane is about to go wild.
Like I'm not anti Shane Beamer, by the way. I like Shane Beamer. I think he's a fine coach. I do, but I think I think for quality of life purposes, it's probably time. It's probably time. That's all.
Dude, I think honestly, I think Lane Kiffin is in his bag so hard right now.
Yeah, he is in more ways than one because he's got every program
Florida
who needs a coach in the country is
LSU
is raising the price of that extension that he's going to get at Ole Miss.
Bro, if honestly, if only Lane Kiffin could do this for the minimum wage in America.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Lane is in his bag. Like he's talking shit to players. Like he's talking to players.
And Beamer is not like chubby or anything. So I don't know maybe he'll go after his height or something in the press conference this week. I haven't watched it.
He did call.
He'll do something.
He called Kirby fat.
Yeah.
By the way, I gave Lenore Sellers an extra touchdown. He's only got 2 rushing touchdowns. 6 passing, 2 rushing.
So that's 8.
He is Superman. He can do it all, but like he has no help. And unfortunately,
that's the thing. He has no help. All right, now.
Yeah, go ahead. Continue.
Rhett Lashley, is he going to stay at SMU?
He has a lot of options.
He's got options. I was also listening to apparently they are loaded with money at SMU.
Oh, they are.
Like
Absolutely.
they have unlimited money. So maybe,
have you guys ever been there?
Maybe a good chance to. I have not.
Bro,
You've been there.
Highland Park is outrageous, dude.
Yeah. That's what I was.
I don't think there is not a college in a nicer neighborhood in America than SMU.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Really?
Yes. Oh,
it's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yes.
Go check that
like
out.
we're talking about Halloween tonight for us,
Yeah.
and like walking around our shitty neighborhoods. Like, can you
No,
imagine?
no! Don't put my neighborhood in there with it. No, not mine.
What are they giving out? T-bone steaks
in Highland Park, bro? I think they're handing
Full
out
size?
tomahawks. Tomahawk ribeyes. Bang. Bang.
Yeah.
Bang. What are those like those Portuguese or like the Spanish ham that you get where they cut it really thin?
Iberico.
They're dropping those in the bang. Bang.
Yeah.
They sell those things for like $800 a pop at Costco. Just, hey man, here.
Yeah. Dude,
Highland Park's built different, bro.
They got money.
But Arkansas wants them. Talking about Rhett Lashley.
Yep.
They got money in Northwest Arkansas too. All these schools have money. I don't feel sorry for any of these schools, bro. I will never feel sorry for these schools.
I will never feel sorry for them.
He's got the path with SMU. You know,
the path to what?
The path to a playoff is better with SMU than it is at Arkansas.
What about Auburn?
Well, yeah,
no,
definitely.
No. Don't go to Auburn.
Definitely better than Auburn.
Well, that place is a.
You're talking about a place that eats their own.
I was going to say cesspool.
I'm not comfortable with that. I mean, I don't want to just lump an entire fan base and
never been to Auburn either. I'm sure Auburn's got nice neighborhoods too, but I think like SMU's probably an underrated spot.
So you are comfortable with saying they eat their own.
Coaches, yes, they do.
Yeah.
They cannibalize them.
Yeah, okay. I think cesspool's a fine word to.
Cesspool has very negative connotations.
Eat their own doesn't have negative connotations?
No, because it's a fact. They fire coaches very quickly. Gus Malzahn beat Alabama multiple times. They still ran his ass out of town.
Yeah.
Brian Harsin.
I know.
Well,
now Hugh Freeze.
Which, by the way, Brian Harsin should have just stayed at Boise State.
Yeah, 100%. Auburn is another. I mean, there are so many SEC programs that are just wandering right now. Like, the lights are off. the power's out. You can't find a light switch. You can't find a flashlight. Like, you don't know. Like, you're cooked. Like, you are. Like, literally, we just talked South Carolina, Auburn, Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
And then on lower levels, Florida, now LSU.
Mm-hmm.
Oklahoma, should this slide continue, I could see them being in a situation where they're like,
we need to do something different.
Yeah, once again, this isn't working. Bro, there's so many SEC programs that are just absolutely
rudderless.
Rudderless, yes, thank you. Just rocking around in the waves.
Like I've done this show for a decade. We've talked about this repeatedly. It is so much easier to drive your car off a cliff than it is to say, what did Jimmy Buffett say? The navigational beacons.
Yeah. Keep it inside the navigation. It's great.
Love
Jimmy Buffett.
I'm
speaking
not
my language.
Tripp, I am not surprised.
I'm gonna go get in the garage, get my dudes on.
You got sand in your toes, in between your toes
Grab
right now, don't
Corona.
you?
What's his? Doesn't he have a beer? What's his beer?
Land Shark.
Land Shark. Yeah.
That man has an empire. By the way, going back to the Rhett Lashley comment.
R.I.P.
This game is on my radar for picks a little bit later.
Good. I'm excited because I still, obviously, I like to go through it live on air or do it in real time for us. I don't know how I feel about this game.
Well, I'll give you a sneak peek how I feel. Miami is leaving the state of Florida for the first time all year.
Oh, you like SMU?
It's November, folks.
Dude, so let me tell you something.
Let's see what the weather is in Dallas.
You look up the weather. I gotta find this text message. It's from my uncle, my dad's older brother. Okay.
What's that look, Tripp? What's that?
It's cold.
Oh
yeah.
No, it's not. Sorry, it's a little chilly right now.
50.
But tomorrow they are expecting some rain. Let's see, what time is that rain going to be around? 67's the high.
Oh, we're fine.
That's fine.
Kicks at noon. Eastern.
It's a noon kick. It's going to be warm. It doesn't rain until the nighttime.
Okay, I was going to say, where's my hour by hour?
You've got a tremendous value here with an SMU team. You know how many first downs SMU had in the loss to Wake Forest last week? They lost 13
first downs.
They lost 13-12 at Wake Forest last week. 8.
Oh, it's so close.
That's abysmal, bro. Like their offense was now ultimate sandwich spot in between Clemson road win and hosting Miami. Like it was a tremendous spot for Wake.
It was.
They got it done. Now SMU returns home for a circle the wagons, Super Bowl, biggest home game of the year type of thing. I think you're going to get max effort from SMU. I just don't trust Miami in this spot, personally.
So this is Wednesday at 10 o'clock at night. Bro, my uncle texts me, bro, how does Miami only play 4 away games this season? That's some ACC F word. I already said it. So it's ACC fuckery to get them in the CFP.
Well, guess what?
I said everyone works their schedules. That's how it works, but you still have to win.
Mm-hmm.
He said, but who else has 8 home games and 4 away games in the country? And I was like, look it up. A lot of teams. And the whole thing is they play 4 right? Because like that's it. Like I'm like, this isn't a thing you get to be mad about. They juke their schedule.
Yes.
And that's the way you do it. Because they played, who did they play to start the season?
Notre Dame at home.
Yeah. So you got Notre Dame at home. Where are they going to play Notre Dame at next year?
Either in South Bend or in an NFL stadium. That's usually how that works.
That's how it works. Like some years things line up. And it's one of those things where, we do this every day, right? This is our job. So you see the patterns.
Yes.
Don't put quotes on it, dude. You work hard.
I do work hard. You're right, Felder. I should be. You're right.
Don't be,
you know what?
Don't.
Felder, maybe pump your brakes.
You work hard, dude. Like it is a job. Like it's one of those things. Like I'm in a small deviation right now, but like I go when I'm in the a couple of the teachers found me on like social media and found me like what I do for like my job, and they were like, "Hang on, so this is what you do like every day?" And I'm like, "Yeah, every day I do.
Talk ball, cuz.
I talk ball. I have to
Noah.
deal with like I got a conference call today about this new or tomorrow, actually not tomorrow, next week about this another round of this Ed Reed stuff. We've got Lamar Jackson coming out. We've got all the like I'm working, and I'm like, hey man, I talk to the guy that does Tripp. We talked to the guy at ACC Media Day. We talked to one of the guys that does the scheduling for the ACC.
Who is this?
Is he a Miami alum?
No, it's no. Oh, you weren't there, Tripp. I talked to him.
I was going to say I don't remember that.
I talked to him when I guess it was 2 years ago, but it was a guy Mike Kelly. I think he's at USF now, but he does the scheduling. He's like, we give them free. They can schedule how they want to schedule. We just have to get the ACC games in. So it just like Miami. We'll see what happens. I think that when you go to SMU, again, there's a great pizza spot over there.
It should be.
There's a great pizza
Highland
spot.
Park. Gotta have lots of nice restaurants.
We stayed at a professor's house when we were there because they were out of I was there for recruiting and we had we had to do something in Dallas, but it was tight. And then when I went to my hotel room, because we got there a day early, I went to my hotel room and there were two things that were happening, Hartzell. Two. One, they had an American Girl doll convention. And then two, they had a dance recital.
Sounds like hell for me.
And that was the hotel I stayed in that was attached to the mall. I think it was the Galleria. All right, last one. This one's for you.
For who?
This one's for you.
I know where you're going.
We're going to the cocktail party. What is it like? I want to ask before we talk about the game. Obviously there's no Uncle Billy baby.
Baby Billy.
Uncle Baby Billy.
Uncle Baby Billy, sorry. I was so close. You watch that show?
Yeah.
Okay. What is this like for you as a closeted Florida fan married to a dog?
Ha! Well, let's put it this way. There is a Georgia flag that flies outside my house, and it has flown outside my house since, let me just double check, 2020. That's the bet. Now,
if they win, you get to put a Florida flag up?
More important than that, no, I get to take the Georgia flag down. I don't want a Florida flag hanging outside my house. I don't want people to know that I don't want people to know. Not proud of it. Yes, I know Florida won a national championship in basketball. But we have this old,
fell-ass
tattered
backwards into
ass, sun-faded, color-washed-out Georgia flag that's just been hanging out for 5 straight years.
No replenishing.
Proudly. Waving proudly in the wind.
No. It's got a tear in it, I think, too. I think it's got like a snag.
Oh, my gosh.
As a kid who grew up in Atlanta, whose dad graduated from Florida, this was the biggest game of our calendar, Georgia, Florida.
Right. Yeah.
Now, the big difference when I was growing up was some guy named Steve Spurrier who owned Georgia.
The Dogs.
Who owned this rivalry. Obviously, Kirby Smart has changed things. Georgia's won 7 of the last 8.
Who was the coach at Georgia in those days?
Rick?
Jim Donnan.
Oh, Jim Donnan. Yeah.
Rick was probably okay.
Yeah, I mean they didn't have it.
Rick did the whole the no Sean Marino touchdown.
Yep, I remember that.
Field storm for them. Yes.
I don't in terms of Saturday's cocktail party, which, by the way, is going to be the last one in Jacksonville for quite a few years. This thing's moving to the Benz in Atlanta, which miss me with that, dude. I don't love that at all. But
I mean, that makes it even more easier. That makes it easier for Georgia.
It's just a terrible venue for tailgating. Like, the whole point of the world's largest outdoor cocktail party is to walk around, tailgate, and drink cocktails.
Yeah.
Good luck doing that in downtown Atlanta. It's just different. It's just not the same. Anyway, what does Florida's offense look like without Billy Napier? No one knows. No one knows. Billy Gonzalez.
Do you think he's the mastermind?
It's not that he's the mastermind because it wasn't like Florida's offense was cooking when he was there.
Right.
But what does DJ Lagway look like without Billy Napier calling the shots? We have no
Billy
idea.
Gonzalez, right?
Billy Gonzalez, wide receiver coach.
I like him.
Co-OC, right? Like,
yeah,
the guy, the right-hand man. But we have no idea. We don't know what this looks like. Felder, I know what Georgia's offense looks like. I've seen it.
I mean, honestly,
they can cook now.
Here's what I'm gonna say.
Here's
what I'm gonna say. If I'm Florida, what's the difference, right? This is where you just put your nuts out. Go play.
I don't know if they have nuts.
God.
What are you hanging your hat on this year, Florida?
I mean, just go play. Just go and do anything. You've
had a good defense.
They have a decent
defense. Lots of injuries this week, though. I actually haven't looked back at the report, but like half of their secondary was on the injury report.
Here's what I'm going to say. And I'm going to draw up a parallel. Tommy Bowden, right? He gets let go at the same point in the season, correct?
Oh, are you going to make a Dabo reference?
Yes.
Oh boy.
This is best case scenario, right? Best case scenario. Positional coach. What was Dabo?
Wide receivers coach, linebacker coach, something
wide
like that?
receiver coach. Billy?
Wide receiver coach.
Wide receiver coach.
I'm not comfortable with this comparison.
He knows his guys. I think he knows what he has in his hand. How do I get all these guys activated? That's the part that because here's the thing. With all the research, with all the analysts that Georgia has, they have no clue what Billy Gonzalez is going to do.
Correct.
No clue. So I think you hit him hard, hit him early, and go.
Okay, fine. I understand that. The scripted stuff in the first quarter will be fun. What happens once that goes away? Because now you've got in-game adjustments, and you've got Kirby and them boys, and they might be the best in-game coaches in the game.
I think they are the best in-game. I think the way that they adjust in the second half is remarkable. I think that's also why Brian Kelly doesn't have a job.
Sure.
Because he does not do that. And I think that's why Mike Elko is really good.
Right.
Because they adjust very well. I'm just saying you throw everything, including the kitchen sink, at them early. Do things you've never done. Do stuff you wanted to do that Billy Napier didn't let you do.
Right.
Do that.
I'm with you there. I just it's a 60-minute football game, Felder. I don't feel good about that beyond the razzle dazzle stuff in the opening first couple series. That's all. I don't.
No, I agree.
Tripp, were you surprised when you saw this line? Because I was.
7.5. Thought it'd be a little higher.
I've seen it. It was under a touchdown at points this week. Yes, I thought it should be higher.
7.5, yeah.
I just don't trust Florida in this spot. It's been a lost season. I'm sure there'll be some. It's not that they're not going to play hard. I think they're outmatched here. I think they're
overmatched for sure. I just think that the big thing for me is what is the Costanza, right? If everything I've ever done has been wrong, I should just like when George goes against everything that he thinks he should be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that's just the reality. Like maybe you need to try some wrong.
Do the opposite of what you think you should be doing. That's the
Yeah.
Costanza trick, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, look, I like Jaden Ball. I think he's a great running back who hasn't run it enough for Florida. I like the freshman, Dallas Wilson. Dude's only got 11 catches on the year. I mean, he's not exactly Ryan Williams over here.
Ryan Williams, by the way, can we talk about him for a second?
Yeah, he's really good at football.
Bro, I'm tired of watching him drop the ball.
He's had some drops this year.
I'm tired of watching him drop the ball. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
The drops are like, but I think across the board in college football, the drops have been a true bugaboo across the board.
All right, there is your Week 10 edition of the Felder Five. We only got a couple more weeks left in the regular season, folks. It's flying by.
Yeah.
Shall we make some picks? Or is it time, Felder,
Yeah.
Tripp? Are you guys ready? Tripp, I know you love to stall when it comes to the picks. Do you feel
I'm
feel
still
like you might
still
be
working
ready?
on it here, but I'm
Okay, very good. Well, you got about 20
circling
seconds.
in on it.
dog.
Take that.
That's my dog.
We have about 20 seconds.
That's my dog. That's my dog. That's my dog. And anybody got to say anything, you let me know. That's my dog.
Listen, I'll go first because I got to get this off my chest. Last week, I took Mississippi State plus 6.5 to beat Texas. Straight up.
Mm.
Close.
For those that forget, State led by 17 points in the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
We could have been done with this entire Texas thing. The arch part, the Sark part, the whole, hey, Texas is ranked part, hey, they still have a chance part, watch out part. Instead, Mississippi State proceeded to just diarrhea down their leg. And they lost. And if you had 6.5, by the way, the line, I think it closed at like 7.5. Thank God. Because if you had Mississippi State plus 6.5, they lost by 7 in overtime. That is jump off a parking deck type stuff. That is awful. So,
It's bad.
what am I going to do for this week's That's My Dog?
You're going
I'm
back
going
to it.
back to the well, and I'm picking against Texas. Give me Vandy
Oh,
in
okay.
Austin. In Austin. Texas hasn't played a road. They haven't played at home in 6 weeks. Oh, they're going to be so fired up. Miss me with that. Miss me with that. Texas is a fraud.
Do the rest of the show in that voice.
Vandy on the road
I don't even know what that voice was,
with
dude.
Diego Pavia, the chosen one,
Was that a female Texas fan?
goes
talking?
on the road and gets it done.
Get me so fired up.
So I have to.
Damn.
I'm Xing that one off my list because you've already taken it.
Give me the doors.
Tripp, what do you got?
I feel it in my knee, man, and I hate this because I've been pulling for Georgia Tech all year. They're going to lose this week. I can just feel it. And NC State, I get it. Their defense is atrocious, but
Not a
here's
bad
the
pick.
thing. There's
Not a bad pick.
two things that verify that NC State's going to win this week. First, Roddy picked Georgia Tech for the first time all year. Like, why would you do that to your own team? Completely jinxed his team.
KOD.
And it was Tuesday or Wednesday morning. I'm on, turn on the TV. There's Brent Key talking on, one of the big networks. Too much attention. I can just feel it. They're gonna lose this week. Carter Finley, man, that place will be a zoo Saturday
State Fair's
night.
popping off, right?
Say that again?
State Fair's popping off.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know if the State Fair is still going. I think it's a little late for the State Fair. I could be wrong. But Felder, you've lived in this. You know how this works. Ranked team at night at Carter Finley. Loss.
It's just
Right? Like we've been doing this
Yeah.
for decades.
Hang
it'll
on.
be a well lubricated crowd there at
Listen,
7:30.
Trip,
Yeah,
I hope
State
you're
Fair's
wrong.
over. State
I
Fair's
hope
over.
you're wrong, but I think this is a good pick. What's the line? Because it's been dropping all week.
I'm seeing 5.5 right now.
I saw 4.5 earlier.
5.5. 5.5.
NC State against them Jackets. I can't, as much as I want to push
5-5.
back on this, I think this is This is one of your better selections, Tripp.
Oh, thanks.
Well, you picked LSU last week, so in terms of
you know what? Weren't they winning at halftime?
Yes, they were.
That counts for something.
Yes, they were. They were winning at halftime.
And then what happened?
And then
They got that belt to ass.
They did. Yeah, Texas A&M.
That's exactly what that was. As somebody who did get belt to ass several times as a child, yes, that's exactly what happened.
Not enough, apparently.
Watching Brian Kelly. Let me pull back a little bit, but watching him do this, and you're down by 3 scores, and you're talking to the kicker. I'm like, hey man, there's bigger problems.
Seems like the world's pretty happy that Brian Kelly's gone.
Notre Dame fans are like,
I don't know too many people.
Told you so. Yeah,
decision.
It turns out Brian Kelly has a history of treating people really badly.
Yeah.
No one feels sorry for you when
no, at
you get
all.
kicked to the curb. Also, I don't feel sorry for Brian Kelly. He's walking away with it's still in negotiations, but approximately $50 million.
Yeah. Guess what? If you gave me that much money, you know what you would do?
We already had this discussion. I'm going to the mountain house on a lake, buying a pontoon boat, playing a lot of golf, and disappearing from public
every day.
You would never see me again, ever.
No. They'd be like, why did Hartzell stop doing that show? Why did Tripp take over? Why did it nosedive? Why did it
be like
something?
Tripp took over a long time ago.
Tripp took over. It would be
I
like,
don't think anybody's tuning in to hear your.
It would be like half baked. It'd be like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool.
You're cool.
Fuck you. I'm out.
A heifer with cheese.
All right, here we go. So I'm looking at Arizona State, Iowa State.
Arizona State's cooked.
Don't do Arizona State. No.
Arizona State is like when
quarterback.
you put like
out.
a bagel in the toaster, and then you forget about the bagel, and you come back 20 minutes later, and the kitchen's on fire. That's how cooked Arizona State is.
I actually almost did that.
I have done that before, burnt to a crisp. The kitchen wasn't on fire, but the toaster was smoking, and it stained the cabinet.
I was cleaning my cast iron skillet 2 days ago and was like, oh, I need to run to the grocery store.
Oh, no.
And so I had the water boiling in it to scrub it out. And
that's really silly. That's a bad decision by you.
Yeah, it's bad. It wasn't. But my wife was home, so like somebody was here. It wasn't like I just left. SMU Miami. 10-5.
Yeah.
10-5.
I don't know, man. I really don't think I don't hate SMU with the points there, but I don't know if I'd take them as a dog. SMU's roster is not as good as it was last year. Like that defense isn't as good.
Okay.
And I mean, I do like the spot here for them for sure, but I just don't know if Miami's a way better team, I think.
It's a home game for them.
Yeah.
It's not just any home game. It's the biggest game of the year.
And then I've got Mississippi State, Arkansas. Dogs +5. Can I get it? Can I get it?
Go ahead. One of those teams will win an SEC game. It has to happen.
Well, it could tie. Like they could go to 14 overtimes and then a lightning storm rolls through and they just have to call a game.
Unlikely, but possible.
Yes.
I'm going to tell you guys something. I'm pretty pumped. I will not be watching college football on Saturday.
Yeah, you're going to a party.
I've got my friend turns 40 and I'm riding to Atlanta.
Are you riding dirty on 85? Slow, taking it easy?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Good for you, man.
Yeah. So I'm going to the A. Peace up. A-Town down.
That's right, baby.
Nebraska, USC.
Ooh, yeah. This is very on brand for you, Felder.
Yeah.
Picking against Lincoln Riley in this spot.
Huskers +4.5.
You've built your kingdom on this.
So here's what I'm going to do.
Take all of them.
Give me a trio.
Oh, here we go.
Give me a trio. I will not know the results of this trio until Monday morning.
Till
Hang on,
next
hit
week
me, hit,
when we
hit me
get
with
here.
the games again. Hit me with the games again.
Nebraska
Yep.
hosting USC.
Yep.
Nebraska plus 4.5.
Okay.
SMU hosting Miami plus 10.5.
Okay.
Plus 10.5.
Yep.
Mississippi State. Are they at Arkansas?
Yes.
Yeah.
Plus 5.5.
Nobody interested in Duke. Pretty short line there this week.
If I was interested in them, I would have said it.
Wow. You don't have to
Fair
be
enough.
a jerk about it.
Fair
you
enough.
don't have to be
Thanks,
mean.
Felder.
I saw it.
Game that hasn't been mentioned. I mean, Clemson minus 3.5. Wow, that thing's moving all over the place this morning.
I don't know what to do with
2.5, 3.5.
What if I told you I would take Wake Forest plus 10.5?
I would say that's a really good pick that you're about to hear from me.
Okay, I'm not going to take it.
Is that a tease? Are we ready? Are we ready for the 3-for-all?
Let's do it. Let's play the song.
Hit it.
Here comes the lock doctor. Here comes the Stephen Hartzell. 3-for-all Felder Friday. Just making these picks.
Always puts me in a good mood. Tripp and I both went 2-1 last week. By the way, Felder gave out a special selection.
Oh,
He doesn't do this ever. He was like, guys, Oklahoma State, they're catching 36.5 against Texas Tech. There's no way they lose that game against the spread. Well, guess what? They sure as shit did.
Did they really?
they did. Yeah.
They didn't score, buddy. I think the final score was 42-0. So, so much for
close.
Felder giving you betting advice against the spread. Tripp and I both went 2-1 for the season. The lock doctor is 16-11 ATS. I am 14-13. So I am behind Tripp by 2 games. I have already filled out my portion of the doc, so I will go first. In chronological order, happy Halloween, bitches. North Carolina at Syracuse. That is a football game that is being played tonight in Central New York. North Carolina, y'all did me dirty last week, and you know it. I picked you to beat Virginia straight up. You should have. You could have. But
You just had them with the points. They
No.
took care of business for you.
I told Felder and anybody else who would listen on Hand in the Dirt or just in our normal like social circles that North Carolina was going to beat Virginia straight up, and they fucking should have. Like they should have.
Well, guess what? Make a tackle.
Thank you.
Run. Turn the ball upfield.
You're not wrong.
Truly. Run.
Don't fumble.
Or you know what you
do
could do?
some
Thank you,
squats.
Tripp. Stop fumbling going into the end zone. That's 2 straight weeks. You fumbled going into the end zone.
It was literally back-to-back plays. Like back-to-back red zone plays.
Yeah. Last possession of the Cal game. First possession of the UVA game. Just coughing it up. You hate to see it. Virginia has won. Virginia's been getting away with it. I think they lose at Cal this weekend. That's not on my card. It's not on my card. North Carolina plus 2.5 at Syracuse. Someone confirm the line. Felder, please confirm the line.
I'm doing my job.
This is the week. This is the week. Tonight is the night. Halloween. Bill Belichick. First college victory over a P4 team. Give it to me.
Plus 2.5.
Give it to me.
It's hard to not side with North Carolina in that game. Syracuse looks awful.
I feel bad
That
for
quarterback.
Fran Brown and for his family because that man hasn't showered in a month.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm just telling you, like I like Fran. I like
telling
Fran.
you, I like Fran too. I don't think that guy's coaching in Syracuse next year. He's going to go somewhere that cares about football.
You don't see a lot of guys that are 3-5 and still getting that kind of respect,
both
that
of these
kind of
teams
heat
have
around
lost.
their name there.
Both of these teams have lost a lot of football games in a row.
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't know. The under in that game might be something worth looking at.
44-5.
North Carolina's wins this year. I know you know this, Felder, but just to remind
Charlotte,
the audience, Richmond and Charlotte.
Yep.
Disgusting. They get right tonight. Give me UNC plus 2 and a hook.
Okay. To
Go
me,
ahead, Doc. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Tripp, we've been doing the show
what
for
are we doing with Wake Forest here? Why is
auto
Wake
play.
Forest getting 10.5 points
You tell me.
against a completely disconnected, cooked Florida State team?
It's homecoming in Tallahassee this weekend, is it not?
What are we doing?
Is
How
it
is it
homecoming?
10.5? Like, what do I not know about this game? Because there's got to be someone who's not playing or something, but I don't see it. I just, there's nobody who can feel good about laying 10.5 points with Florida State right now. I don't care if it's at home and I don't care if it's homecoming. That team has no business being a double-digit favorite against another, Power 4 school that's been good. Wake Forest has been undervalued all season long. Like,
opened at
who in the
7-5.
world should get head coach of the year in the ACC over Jake Dickert? Because even Brent Key, like, comparatively, I think Dickert's done a better job.
Probably Tony Elliott, but yes, Dickert has
Tony
got
Elliott's a
those boys
good one.
5-2. Yeah.
Well, I worry a little bit about the Tony Elliott thing too, because Virginia's heading in the wrong direction, it looks like. But
Well, they keep winning.
they do
Apparently.
keep winning, and I do think that maybe they're a little undervalued this week against a Cal team that I don't think's really that good. But anyways, I like Wake plus. I'm seeing 10.5.
Wake plus 10.5. It's on the board. You know who else is getting 10.5? SMU. SMU plus 10.5 hosting Miami. We've talked about it earlier. I do not trust Miami, and I sure as hell do not trust Miami when they have to leave the state of Florida for the first time all season. Give me SMU, catching double digits, ton of value here, probably more value, frankly, because of the way SMU looked a week ago against Wake Forest in a very tricky sandwich spot, walking into sleepy Legacy Bank Federal Credit Union Stadium, whatever the hell it's called in Winston-Salem. Give me SMU. Give me the ponies. Plus 10 and a hook. Back to you, Doc.
All right, I've got a good one here. This
10-5,
is
yep.
maybe my maybe like one of my favorite plays of the week. Washington State, another team. Look,
3-5.
I took the under 4.5 or whatever win total for them, and I've been betting against them all season. They're going to bankrupt me. Like, you just got to stop at some point. And you're talking about a Washington State team that seems to just get better each week that rolls by. Had Ole Miss on the ropes, had Virginia on the ropes. Got a nice win at home against Toledo last week, and they are playing a team that has been so bad this year. Like Research Stadium, normally a tough place to play, not anymore. It's just not. There's going to be nobody there. They fired their head coach. It's over. I don't really see Washington State not winning this by double digits, and I think they're laying 3.5, 4.5, something like that. Felder,
3.5.
3.5. Are we sure that's the line?
3.5. I'm
I
looking
saw
at it right now.
4.5 a minute ago.
I'm looking at 3.5.
Can you hit refresh, please?
I'm
Just double
refreshing.
check.
It's been
3.5.
bouncing all day. 3.5 right now.
I love the pick, Tripp. I would hate it for you if they won by 3. I would hate that for you personally.
I know.
But I do love the pick. I'm wrapping it up with the world's largest outdoor cocktail party. Listen, we've talked
Look
Florida,
at you.
Georgia.
Don't shy away from the big games.
I do not shy away from the big games. We've talked about all the angles here, the interim coaching piece with Florida. Did you guys know about Gunnar Stockton's grandfather?
No.
Okay, well, let me
What about
regale
him?
you with a little story time. In 2010, Gunnar Stockton's grandfather, whose name was Lawrence, died of a heart attack at 63 years old in a parking lot outside the stadium following Georgia's 34-31 loss to Florida. His family,
Oh, my God. I just looked it up.
his family told reporters that, quote, he said something about Todd Grantham and collapsed, end quote. Died of a heart attack in the parking lot outside the stadium where Georgia lost 34-31 to Florida.
It's the way you want to go.
At the time, Gunnar Stockton was 6 years old. Okay? Don't tell me
I'm
that
not
this
laughing.
man don't tell me that this man ain't out for revenge against the Gators in his first career start in the world's largest outdoor cocktail party. Can we double check the line, please? Because it's been moving all over the place.
7-5.
God almighty. Just give it to me. Give it to me. Georgia minus 7.5 in a game that means a lot more to one Gunnar Stockton than you thought it did 5 minutes ago. Okay?
Yeah.
Why are you laughing?
I'm not laughing.
It's not funny.
I'm not. It's not funny.
Then why
I
are you
agree.
laughing? It's disrespectful,
It's
Felder.
not, I'm not laughing.
What are you doing? Coughing? Sneezing?
I'm gasping.
What do you got, like pepper in the air? What are you, cutting onions?
Yes.
Put some
Because-
respect on Lawrence Stockton's name.
No, like
Can you imagine the last
you know-
words that you have in front of loved ones is something about Todd Grantham and then you collapse and die? That's not how I want to go.
Was he
Todd
bald
Grantham
too?
killed this man.
Yes, correct. But more specifically, Todd Grantham's performance against Florida killed Gunnar Stockton's grandfather. This is not me reading something off of like the National Enquirer. This is journalism, folks. It happened. Give me the dogs. Minus 7.5. Sick 'em.
Todd- I mean, people hated that. People, oh my God. People hated that man.
Doc, I'm sorry that you have to top that, but you do. So
People
Back to
hated
I
that man,
can't top
dude.
that.
They hated Grantham.
yeah, he killed a man. And that man's grandson is starting at quarterback for Georgia Saturday. So give me the dogs.
Was he bald?
Who?
Gunnar Stockton's grandpa.
I don't know.
What the?
Just wondering.
What?
Gunner's losing his hair pretty
He
quickly.
is
I mean, he's a
prematurely
young.
balding. Yes.
Yeah.
It's not premature. Balding just happens at a time when it happens.
Just happens when it happens.
Yeah, it's not premature. Like everybody loses their hair at a different. I don't have any hair.
Yeah, but were you going bald when
You
you were
do
in
it
your
by
early
choice.
20s?
Yes.
Okay, very good.
Were you really?
Yeah.
Tripp,
dude,
Well,
that's-
sorry,
hang
I
on,
wasn't.
hang
You
on.
know,
I
you're
see-
wearing a
I see
hat.
What, I see
I
what
wasn't
Tripp's
really-
doing here. Tripp is stalling because he doesn't have
I-
his third.
bro,
I,
pick.
I
had-
do have a pick, and it's not going to
I
top
had
that.
super-
It's
I
a
had
super chalky pick.
I had super power alleys.
Okay, I don't want Tripp to continue to buy time here. You're
I don't
playing
need to
right-
buy
you're
time.
playing
It's
right
it's
into
a
his
very
game.
it's the most boring pick on the board. I'll take
right, what is it?
Indiana to cover a huge number at Maryland. I think it's 21.5.
21-5.
31.5. 31.5?
21.
21.5.
I would hate it for you personally,
they-
Tripp,
if
if
they
Indiana
won by
won by 3
21.
scores. I would hate
You would
that
hate
if they
that.
won by 21.
You
I
root
would.
against me, man. That's what you do.
I
but
don't
that's okay.
root against you. I love the Wake
That's
Forest
okay.
pick. I love the Washington State pick.
Well,
Dude,
Don't
Indiana.
don't love the Indiana pick.
yeah.
Can we just? Indiana is. They are
Buzzsaw.
freaking smooth criminals, dude.
Wagon.
Like absolutely.
Wagon.
Like they got a BBL. Like they got a big wagon out there.
Oh, seriously, man? You have crossed the line repeatedly on today's show. Repeatedly.
How?
You dropped an F-bomb like 6 minutes into the show. You just dropped a BBL reference, which
What's a
I get.
BBL?
You know what? That's the show. That's it. It's not getting any better than that. It is not getting any better
Can
than
I look
that.
that up on my work computer, or is
Thank
that going to
you
get me in
for
trouble?
listening to the show. Listen to the Blitz on Saturday. You can check it out on the Varsity Network app. It's also on SiriusXM channel 999.
Big boss leg.
We're streaming on YouTube. Search for the Varsity Network. Felder, Tripp, have a tremendous Halloween.
Yep.
We're all rad dads here, okay? So
Yep.
let's be the raddest dads we can be, because it's all
Yep.
about the kids tonight, man. This is their Super
All
Bowl.
about
They
the
love
kids.
this stuff. It's all about the kids. And guess what? It's a bad night to be a Snickers bar in the Hartzell household, because I'm about to take down about 50 of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for listening. Enjoy the games, everybody.
BBLs.